Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Hiawatha, the Brave Hunter from 1979. So let's get started. Little Hiawatha was a very small Indian brave. Every night he listened to the stories the other Indians told around the campfire. During the day he listened to his grandmother, who taught him many things. She taught him how to make a canoe out of branch bark and how to cook fish. She also taught Hiawatha how to find the North Star so he would never get lost. She taught him that the animals of the forest was his friend and that he should be kind to them. But Hiawatha often dreamed he was a great hunter. One day, an older brave said, Hiawatha, here is a bow I had made for you. It is time for you to learn how to hunt. Hiawatha was so happy, he danced a small Indian dance. He sung a small Indian song of joy. Proudly, he showed his new bow and arrow to all his animal friends. Isn't it wonderful? He said. Now I can become a great hunter. The animal looked very afraid. You are not going to shoot us, are you? They asked. No, of course not, said Hiawatha. You are my friends. I am going to paddle my canoe to the island. I will hunt there. Be careful, said the animal. Hunting can be dangerous. I know what I'm doing, Hiawatha said as he climbed into the canoe. I will show you I am a great hunter. But the animals were not sure about that, so they swam after the canoe to watch out for him. Hiawatha, the animal cried, you are paddling too fast. You are going to crash into the bank. Be quiet, said Hiawatha. I know what I am doing. But sure enough, the animal was right. The little canoe hit the bank and Hiawatha fell flat into the water. He looked so funny that the animals could not help laughing. But Hiawatha did not know it was, or did not think it was funny. He was soaking wet. Stop laughing, he said angrily. When he crawled out of the water, he saw something that made him forget he was angry. He saw animal tracks. Hiawatha was very excited. Follow me, he said to his friends. I must see where these tracks lead. Hiawatha was starting his first adventure as a hunter. He followed the tracks until he came face to face with a giant grasshopper. The grasshopper jumped into the air. Hiawatha was so surprised that he fell backwards into a thorny berry bush. Ouch, he cried. The thorn pricked his skin. His rabbit friend thought Hiawatha looked funny. He laughed and laughed. What a brave hunter, he said. This made Hiawatha angry again. I will show you I am a real hunter, he shouted. You had better run for your life. Hiawatha chased the rabbit all over the island. They ran uphill and downhill. Help, cried the little rabbit. He was frightened. Hiawatha chased the rabbit down to the lake. Now I have you, he said, because you can't swim. Hiawatha put the arrow in his bow and aimed it at the rabbit. The poor rabbit began to cry. Oh, please don't shoot me, he begged. I am sorry I laughed at you. Hiawatha forgave him. At once he dropped his bow and gave the little rabbit a big hug. He knew he could never shoot his friend. Then he picked up his bow and arrow and broke them in half. I do not want to be a hunter any more, he said. Why don't you become a scout instead? Asked the skunk. That's a wonderful idea, said Hiawatha. I will start by scouting the island. Follow me. They had not gone for they had not gone far when they saw some more tracks. These were big ones. I don't think we should follow the tracks, said the mouse. These look like bear tracks. But Hiawatha would not listen. He wanted to follow the tracks. They led to a cave. Look at Hiawatha. There's a little bear cub. Come here, little teddy bear, said Hiawatha. As he chased after the bear cub, I won't hurt you. But the bear cub was afraid, and he ran inside the cave. Hiawatha crawled after him. Ha ha, I can see you, he said, laughing. But it was not the little bear cub that Hiawatha thought. It was a great big father bear. Grar, he growled angrily. Help, cried Hiawatha, and he and his friend ran out of the cave. Hiawatha ran as fast as he could, but the father bear was right on his heel. They ran past the two beaver, who were cutting down a big tree with their teeth. Run this way, said the beavers, when they saw that Hiawatha was in trouble. The beaver quickly chewed through the tree trunk, crashed. Down it fell right on top of the big bear head. Hooray, shouted the beaver. You must be more careful, the frown said to Hiawatha. Hiawatha was holding on to his friend, the rabbit. Hiawatha picked some flowers for the two beavers. Thank you for saving my life, he said. Hiawatha, it is getting late, said the skunk. We should start home. But when they reached the shore, Hiawatha's canoe was gone. What am I going to do? Said Hiawatha. It is much too far to swim. The two friendly beaver came running. We will find the canoe for you, they said, but Hiawatha saw the canoe float out on the lake. The beaver jumped in the water and started to swim. In no time at all, the beaver reached the canoe and pushed it to shore. Hiawatha and the animal jumped for joy. But the paddles for the canoe were missing. Don't worry, said the beaver. We will think of something. Hiawatha and the other animal climbed into the canoe, and the beaver paddled with their strong wide tail. Soon the canoe was racing through the water. Thank you very much for the help, Hiawatha said to the beaver. When they landed, you are welcome, they said. Now we will look for your paddles. It must be floating out somewhere. Hiawatha's grandmother was waiting for him. How is my brave little hunter? She asked. Did you have a nice day? They sat on a blanket in front of the tent, and Hiawatha told the grandmother all about his adventure. Do you think I would make a good Indian scout? He asked. Oh yes, said the grandmother. Then it was time for Hiawatha to go to sleep. Good night, little scout, said his grandmother, as she rocked him in his hammock. Hiawatha soon fell asleep and dreamed of his exciting adventure. So that was Hiawatha, the brave hunter, from 1979. So if you like, subscribe, share, and please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.